Hi, U.S. History students. As some of you have encountered, there seems to be an issue with Google Maps this time around, so they've recently updated it to make it a little bit more streamlined and a little bit more user-friendly, but in doing that, they prevented the ability to add as many pins to a particular map as you wanted to. So we're going to do something a little bit different. So rather than all be able to collaborate on the same map, unfortunately, what we're going to do is you're each going to be able to create your own map, and then you will share that with me. So I'll show you how to do that. So the first step is you're going to go to the Google homepage. So once you have logged in, so depending on if you are logged in or not, I have already logged in, but there should be a sign in button up at the top right hand corner. You'll know you're signed in if your email address shows up. So I know that I am signed in. So they changed the format, so now they don't have the black bar at the top, which tells you where the different tabs are. So now you're going to have to go to this little grid. And so if you click on the grid, now we're going to see a lot of different options. So mail, calendars. Maps does not show up, so you're going to have to scroll down or click on more. And if you go down to the bottom, you're going to see maps. So we're going to click on maps. And now we're going to see kind of a streamlined map with your location. But this type of map will not allow us to put pins in. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to where it says Help and Feedback. So we're going to click on Help and Feedback. And we're going to go down to the bottom where it says Return to Classic Google Maps. And now it gives us a map that will be easy to edit. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to My Places. And we can see the ones that I've already created. But you're going to go to Create Map. And this gives you a little bit of a tour. If you'd like to go through it, you can, but it's not required. So if we go to New Map, and it centers it around in the United States. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to give it a name. So we're going to go Untitled Map. We're going to click on Untitled Map, and we're going to put in My Community dash first name and last initial. And then we're going to hit Save. So now we should be able to add layers, which some of you have found that you were unable to do on the map that I sent to you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to get to your community first, because it's going to be hard to pin when you're so zoomed out. Thomas, California. And that didn't really zoom us in, unfortunately. So let's go to Intercom. So that'll zoom us in a little bit, hopefully. Nope. Looks like I got double click, double click. Double click, or if you have a wheel on your mouse, you can scroll in. And so now we're starting to get a little bit closer. So I'll exit out of that. So now I am in the Natomas area. So let's say I wanted to do North Natomas Library. We'll do that. Okay, so it shows me where that is. And so now I'm going to go up to my options here. And I'm going to go to add, or before I do that, I want to make sure that I'm labeling my layer. So the first one will be untitled layer. So I'm going to want to put my important places. Or you can call it my community. Something that I know it's important to you. So now if we go up to the little pin, and I'll have a little crosshairs. And so we're going to put it on the North Natomas Library. And so now it gives us the option of the point. So North Natomas Library. And so we'll talk about the image in a second. So now we can put a little caption about this. So this is the very first place I got or I received my library card. So that's not true, but it might be for you. This is somewhere that I've spent countless hours reading over the last many years. And so you can be as personal as you'd like on that. So we're going to go to Save. And so now, as you notice, we're missing the photo. So we're going to go back to the Edit button. So anytime you create a pin, you can always go back and edit. You can also get directions. But for our purpose, we're going to go to Edit. And so you'll notice there's a little address bar for an image. So we're going to go open up a new tab. So now if we go to Flickr facebook.com/, what was it? Singy NCS. There we go. Singy NCS. And so now I'm starting to see more people's photos, which is good. So I'll go to my original photo. Here we go. So if I click on my photo, if I try to do a right click, it will not have an option of saving the image. So now I'm going to go to medium 640. That's a good size. And now if I do a right click, now it'll give me some options. So I'm going to go to copy image URL. And now if I go back to my tab, I can actually copy and paste that into there. I'm going to hit add. And now I have my saved image. And so now, I'll close that. So now if I add a new pin, let's say I'll do North Natomas Regional Park. So you'll notice on the left, it adds it to my overall map. So if I call it North Natomas Regional Park. And again, I do the same thing with the photos. So copy and paste them from Flickr, put them on or give it a little caption, and then hit save. And then over in the left, it'll save it. And so it gives me some options. I can change the color of the pin. I can change the icon shape. So when you see the pin on the map, it'll look a little bit different. So lots of different options. You can do even kind of cool stuff like that. So the last thing you're going to do is, because now that I can't see everybody's calendar right off the bat, you're going to go up to Share button. So just like with the Google Doc, you can hit Share. And invite people, you're going to put in my name. So Jay Singy at Natomas Charter. And you're going to hit Share and Save. If you want to add a little message, you can do that. But now I will be able to see your map. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier than what I had sent out before, because, yeah, again, I don't know what happened to it from last year. Okay, thanks.